Oh, the plate! See? Because now we can go back to get the chocolate plate. We couldn't pick it up before because we didn't know we needed it. It's a little bit of a thing they try to keep in mind.
What do you think this room was for?
For the plate puzzle. It's the plate puzzle room. There's a teapot and teacup on the table.
D?
I feel like I've seen this cup before. Okay. I guess it wasn't enough to make you gasp. Gotta be something in here. Oh, I guess not. Guess this book was bedtime reading. It's a big book. The drawer is empty. Plate. There's some silver tableware in the drawer. Wow, is this real silver? These must be antiques or something.
Oh.
That plate.
D?
D? I can't be sure, but it might be used for a puzzle. Just feel like this plate is somehow precious.
Huh?
Precious? Can't pick it up yet. This is an old album full of photos. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. July 1924, the two play in the yard. Master Henry and Thomas are growing up in good health. They're practically inseparable, they make quite the pair. Master Henry is a kind-hearted big brother, always looking after young Master Thomas. August 1932, the two plays in sports tournaments. Master Henry is so wise and strong, Master Thomas sweet and honest. Yo, is this just JoJo? Is one of them Dio? The sound of laughter is ever present around these bright and exuberant boys. I'm sure Mr. Edward is indescribably proud of their growth. These are going to be the pictures in the thing. Portraits of the two. While Master Henry pursues art, Master Thomas aims to be a writer. Are you saying writing's not an art? The pair have grown into fine young men, and Mr. Edwards is truly hoping from the bottom of his heart that they achieve the lives they so desire. Yeah, but seriously, pick up the plate? Damn it. Nothing. At that point, you might as well have just locked it. Alright, well, let me look at the plate wall. It's almost like we could use some plates. I feel like I'm close to remembering something. Can I unlock the plates? Silver tableware is displayed on wall-mounted display shelves. So I just wanna... Doors are totally empty, not even trash or nothing. Lock puzzle. Pictures of some freaks. I mean, I say freaks. That's rude. I don't know why I said freaks. Oh, he's remembering! The plates! They're also in the background there.
You mustn't enter my quarters at your whim.
What a voice. Quarters. Whim?
Something the matter?
We need the plates.
I just remembered something. This was Wells's room. Wells? He was the butler of this mansion. He found me in here once and said to me, "Butlers safeguard all manner of important items for the people of their houses.
By solving plate puzzles.
So you mustn't enter my quarters at your whim." I wonder what sort of important items he was looking after. Oh, it was keys. Wells held every key for the mansion. They might be helpful for finding Jessica. Let's look around for them.
It'd be crazy if completing this straight up just gives us free reign for like everything else. Totally empty wardrobe. I also did not see an actual like lockbox, but oh, there it is. Safe, I guess. Lockbox, you know. There's a sturdy looking safe.
Hey.
A safe? The study? He's got to be protecting something important. Do you think you can get it open? Let's see.
No good, huh?
It's locked tight, like a safe should be. Well, I hope there's clues somewhere around here. If only I could solve some kind of plate puzzle. Well, it went into this, like, screen. Did it do that before? This silver tableware is old, but pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Wells really cherished these. He kept them so polished you could see the reflection. Your reflection.
Huh.
But now they're so tarnished. It's kind of sad.
That's weird.
That's strange. What is it? It's missing a bunch. There were 4 plates the last time I saw them. I mean, I don't think you need a ghost detective to figure that out. It's important to keep all the plates together. I remember Wells saying that. 4 important plates, huh? Well, only I'd collected some plates earlier. D! Look at this plate! All right, that's one of Wells' silver plates. Wish I would have at least mentioned the fact that they've seen it already. I don't know exactly how these plates are going to help us, though. I should put it back where it belongs. Let's not worry about that until we get all the plates. I'm going to not look at the books. I'm going to look at the books. What if the books are important? Wells must have loved books. There's tons in here and on the desk. See how important? Well, I guess we'll go back to the art studio. And then probably just the room next door is going to have a plate. I guess, like, logistically it makes sense. Like, why would you pick up a plate if you don't know it's needed for a puzzle? But it's a little frustrating to look at it and be like, yeah, that's some chocolate on the silver plate. That's clearly a puzzle item. Hey, D, check out this plate. It's got chocolate on it. It's a piece of tableware set Wells loved. Small plate.
All right.
Pecking with. Oh, look at that. We didn't even look to see there was a picture down there. There's something. Picture was left under the silver plate.
This is...
I swear to Christ, D, if you end up having a flashback because of this, I'm gonna scream.
She's...
Hurry, Ashley. Hide.
Right. I remember who said that. It was Mom.
The woman in the photo is your mother? That must mean the baby is...
Yeah. It's me. This must be Dad's photo.
Photo Mom. Well, you know what happens when you get a photo. Also something I might have to look at more often. And maybe is related to the plates. Oh, I'm not allowed to rotate it? Okay. I thought maybe, you know, behind it. Although I think also the plates had like a very specific bird name. Yeah. Chirping bird, pecking bird. That might be related to solving. Anything cool on the back of this one? Like a doodle? Nope. It kind of crumbled for a cover letter, I guess. Not really a great way to cover that, but like imagine having your research paper handed over to a professor and it's all crumbled up. Not a good look. This is the way I want to go, right? Yeah, because the stairs were over there. This would just lead back to the foyer, wouldn't it? Does this lead to the room with the piano in it? Or, I guess that.
Oh.
I can unlock it. Shortcut. Door's unlocked. Well, problem here. No good. Is that I'm still missing a plate. I don't know. It definitely wasn't the plate that was upstairs in the foyer. That was a, like, did not look a thing like these plates. Is it in here? Oh, origami! I wonder if, I wonder if the ones we get from these would indicate, like, what I might have missed. Like, since I got 2, that hopefully would imply that I didn't really miss one yet. A big yet on that. Oh, that's that menu. Seems that the late patriarch of this mansion, Lawrence Edward, was a deeply distrusting man. He found gold on this desolate island and grew the company he established in the span of a single generation. He seems to have viewed everyone who approached him as a thief who wanted only his money. So much so that he forbade anyone outside the family from entering the mansion. What's more, he took measures to guard his property from intruders by placing mechanisms all around the mansion. So, that explains puzzles. He was a little silly man, just like Resident Evil. I believe his distrust of others had a negative impact on his family as well. There is, for some reason, not a single mention of his wife anywhere in this mansion. There's not even a trace of a grave belonging to her in the graveyard. I have no real evidence to suggest this, but my theory is Lawrence's wife fell out of love with him, this man who cast suspicion on everyone, and left the island for good after having his child. Lawrence's reward for amassing such vast wealth was to be tortured by the distrust of others, leaving him a lonely man who had lost the love of his family. However, it appears he was able to keep his heart open to at least one person, the butler who served his family, and judging from the journal in the butler's room, it seems he was a mutual and unwavering loyalty. The butler is Dee's dad. All his tableware and glasses in china, no silver. Damn. I think I should, like, put stuff up now. So the 4 plates.
All right.
Keeping them together is so important. Let's line these up. I'm sure Wells would appreciate that. You think the plate that's already here is, like, in the wrong spot? There's a silver tableware on the shelf. Shelf with the plate is the only one that isn't level. Oh. Well, that makes sense then. Do we have to go nuts with the cups too? They did say there's actively 4 plates. Oh, and I guess the size kind of helps there a little bit. I solved it. Put all the plates we have on the shelf, but it didn't really do much. Guess we don't have them all. Yeah.
Ashley.
We found 2 plates, so there must be one more. Thanks for doing the math, bro. Appreciate it. Do you think the painting here actually helps? You can kind of see, like, the small ones and the big one. As well as the, Yeah, it actually does. There's a display shelf decorated with silver tableware in the background.
Maybe.
Could this have been painted here? Like, paint it in here. Woman! There's a woman next to the butler. This must be Wells' wife. You don't know that. Elderly butler.
Huh.
This is Wells, right? Well, all's Wells that ends Wells. We need to find that other plate. So, I mean, I put those down wrong. Goblets look about right. But anyways, it's all about the other plate. It's in the bed. Figures the butler's bed is made perfectly. It's not even wrinkled. But how long ago was it since the butler's been here? Have you thought about that? I don't think the... Yeah, that's just a tea plate. A bucket. Was the cigarettes, all the cigarette butts, was that like an actual cigarette ashtray? Or was that on a plate? That might have been where the other one is. I can't really imagine it being in the same room that we found another one in. Yeah, that's it. The air around the table smells like cigarettes. But there's a plate here. It's an ashtray filled with cigarette butts. I guess, like, this is also kind of the
Ashley.
reason why you would have the, not allowed to pick it up until you know you need it.
Hey,
Try brushing it off. I don't want to touch it. It's gross. Nicotine's gross. Brushing away the cigarette butts and ashes revealed a beautiful bird in relief.
oh,
Wow! What's this? I thought so. The ashtray is from the butler's room. He'd probably be peeved to know that it was used as an ashtray. Well, considering the picture, and I feel like we basically already know exactly what we need to do to set that up, I don't think the type of bird really matters. Let me in. Well, I'm glad I thought it through for a minute before starting to wander. Well, the thing too is there's really not a lot of places to wander off to. So the
Alright.
4 plates. If keeping them together is so important, let's line these up. I'm sure Wells would appreciate that. So, move these into where they're supposed to be. Why did I like... Oh, because I need to actually hover over the one. I don't know why. Like, I just... Oh, the pedestal came down. It must be some sort of mechanism. Well, that kind of makes it very easy to just brute force this without looking at the picture. Like, initially, you could already assume that the bigger plate needs to go on the end. What is that, a canister?
What? This was some sort of puzzle all along?
Did you not
there's
realize?
something in there.
Oh, it's a schematic? For the lock.
Huh?
Oh no, what's inside? Nothing up here. Rolled up paper. What's this? Is this a map of the mansion?
Huh.
It's gonna tell us about a secret passage? There's something written on the space for this room. Mansion map. I guess I should take a look at that. Oh, I actually
about
just
this?
straight up have... Oh. Code. Should make notes of the interesting locations. Wow, that's really helpful. Did Franny's dad draw this picture? Yeah, I figured that picture would be important. I like the picture of me. Drawing room. Where's Jessica? Does that imply that the glasses need to be used in the foyer, or is it just to remind myself? I love that Ashley wrote, "Where's Jessica?" just in case if she forgot what she was trying to do. 13, 4, 9, 20.
Hey.
I wonder what's inside. Nope, it's locked tight. Never gonna get it open. Don't suppose you know the combination, do you?
No.
Sure don't. Didn't look at the map. Do you think Wells left it somewhere? Okay. Oh, that's how you... I already forgot what it was. Oops, and a... No, that's good. 13... 4... I went past it. Okay. It was like 13, 4, 9, 20, I think. But I, no good. Won't open. I screwed it up and I didn't reset. There must be a clue somewhere. Yep. Maybe. Don't know how we'll find it. Yep, I was right. 13, 4, 9, 20. I really should have trusted my gut.
Ashley.
Hopefully stopping for a minute doesn't, like, ruin it. Or is the order wrong? Because I went, like, clockwise. I was thinking, like... Yeah, I guess I did do it wrong. Hopefully there's not, like, a reset or... Yeah, I guess move it right. I got confused about... about directions. 4, 9, 20. I don't know, like, why I was thinking the other way around with rotations.
Got it! The safe is unlocked.
Look how happy she
Well
is.
done, Ashley.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
There's a book.
This is...
Many keys.
Yes, a key. 2 keys, as a matter of fact. Now we can get into those locked rooms.
Which ones? I guess they're specifically for the ones up top, right? Like, that would be for Fanny's room. And whatever, the 3
What's
clover
this
one.
notebook?
A little bit more specific than
Wells
the
must
east
have
one.
written it.
Gotta read his whole diary. 1916, we finally learned of Master Leonard's whereabouts. But it was too late. He had already succumbed to the epidemic. It has been decided that Mr. Edward will take in the 2 children he left behind. Mr. Edward has ordered new rooms to be prepared for the young children. He calls the rooms the Golden Bird Room and the Silver Bird Room. Next. 1930, the 2 boys have long since outgrown me. They are now strapping young men. Masters Thomas and Henry have entered the same university. Master Henry so wise and strong, Master Thomas sweet and honest. That was I think also in the photo album. I'm sure Mr. Edward is indescribably proud of their growth. Now there is no longer a concern about finding a successor. 1936, Master Henry and Thomas both marry each other. It's very progressive for the time period. December 19th, 33, the dreaded day... They're brothers, I don't know why I said they married each other. The dreaded day has finally come. Masters Henry and Thomas are both headed to the battlefield. The war has intensified, and both young men were called to the front lines. When I think about how Mr. Edward must feel, I am speechless. I can only pray for their safety. September 19th, 45. The long-awaited day has arrived. Both young masters have come home. The joy I feel to have them return alive is unparalleled. They return, however, bearing grave wounds to both body and soul. Master Henry locks himself in the art studio, gazing endlessly at the piece he once painted. He even struggles with daily matters such as eating. Mr. Edward has keenly observed that help is needed, and he arranged for Henry to stay on the island with his family. After staying with us for several days, Master Thomas returned to his home on the mainland. He conducted himself with his customary positive manner, but I could sense something like a dark cloud in his countenance. I'm sorry, the voice is kind of killing me here. I cannot possibly understand their feelings, but I pray they can rest and become well soon. 1946, Mr. Edward prepares his last will and testament. 46 was when the initial flashback of the shooting happened, right? Maybe not. 48, Mr. Edwards has taken ill. What have I done? If only I hadn't written that letter and called them to the island. But no matter how I repent, those days will never return. It's all my doing, the fault is mine alone. But perhaps one day a descendant of the Edwards family will return. Should that happen, I will leave a set of blueprints in my drawer. I hope that they are found and provide some use. I pray that the souls of Mr. Edward and the others rest peacefully for eternity.
This Mr. Edward must have been your great-grandfather, Dee.
You're probably right.
We're not going to talk about, like, the last
Henry
note.
and Thomas. If they were brothers and they were Lawrence's grandchildren... Dee? You alright?
I can't be too mad about this one, because obviously that note had a lot.
Henry,
to
enough
say.
already. What are you trying to say, Thomas?
I just remembered something. Back then, Uncle Henry called my father Thomas.
Thomas? Your father's name is Thomas! Dee, that's great! You remembered your dad! Franny's father is Henry. Dee's father is Thomas.
Just putting it together.
Henry and Thomas were brothers. They died on this island in the same year.
Just doing the
I
math.
wonder what happened. Dee looks so upset.
He's probably wondering the same thing.
He really did kind of like shut down after that revelation. Okay, got the family tree is going nuts. Employment. Parent, child, siblings. I feel like that's a little unnecessary, but really keeps things together. And they're only friends. No relation outside of friends. Well, it does say relatives, so I guess that's fine. Good friend relatives. We're not even like acquaintances with Captain. Do you think he's gonna actually like show back up in some weird manner? He's actually my dad! That would be really funny. Okay, good. Well, now we have like 50 keys. Was there anything else or just the diary? Door's open. Who did that? Who would open that door? I don't. It's fine. We know about the journal. No, I'm good. I don't think I need to remember. Alright, well we got the keys.
Hey,
Let's use the key we got from the safe to get into Franny's room. Right, her room is on the second floor, isn't it? I can't believe you're reminding me. I guess I've already shown that I can't be trusted with the east key, though. So I guess it's fair. Also really don't want to go into Franny's room quite yet. Am I allowed to go into the 3 Clover room first? Use the 3-leaf clover. Honestly, I probably should go into Franny's room first, though. Because I'm sure that's where the puzzle is. And if I, need items in here, I'm not going to be able to pick them up until I see what the puzzle actually is. Another book! Many books and a little crumbled note.
Does this spark any memories?
No, he didn't gasp.
This is... Yes, Ashley. I
Did
remember
remember.
something. This room belonged to Franny's parents.
Well, I appreciate that he didn't gasp, because that really wasn't gasp-worthy. Bottles and glasses are all covered in dust. I wonder if the stuff inside is okay to drink. Yeah, drink it! You're only 13 still, because your birthday's tomorrow, so yeah, get drunk. Oh, television. There's an open letter beside the books on the table, the one book.
Hey.
This letter's all crumpled up. It must have made someone angry.
yeah?
Wouldn't want to be that letter. Let's see what it says. What a strange thing to say. You've gone and upset a lot of people with this. The workers here just don't get it, and neither do I. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into working Lawrence's mine around the clock. And what are we getting in return? Fired. The lot of us. And kicked off the island. The old president would have at least tried to work something out with us. Like always. But now this new guy gets to stroll in and shut us down with a single sheet of paper? We would like a sit-down with the new president, or at least owed an explanation. Robert Martin, worker representative. It's a letter from the people who were working in the mine. Who's this new president? I have no idea. Didn't spark a memory? Can I play with the television?
This is
TV is ancient. I've never seen one like this. It's pretty cool, honestly. I could dig a TV like that. Bring back blocky televisions.